Hi guys, hello, it's Darlene with Talkator. Happy Wednesday, happy hump day guys. We made it halfway through. It actually feels like it should be Thursday or Friday. I don't know. Last week kind of had me off, and so I think I'm still off. How are you guys? Today is our 8th day of the 12 days of Christmas in July. So we have today, we have a Christmas gnome and a Christmas truck insert that has gingerbread. So the gnome is holding some gingerbreads and the truck insert has gingerbread. So we'll swap this out. I'll actually put these on my front door. So I have, right now on my front door, I have my 4th of July. So the great thing about this is I have a hanging one too. So I can just pull these out and it will just insert on the ones on the front door. I'll pull out the 4th of July, put that into my little area to store that so that I keep those. And this just pulls off. It Velcros on and off. So easy peasy, guys. Easy swap out. And then the license plate, same thing. So license plate, same thing. Anyways, it just slides right into that little wood little piece right there. Yeah. Okay, so I'll do that. We'll make our cute little Christmas one. How is everybody? Happy hump day. Oh, guys, I hope I got out all my colors that I need. I'm looking at my cheat sheet. I think so. We only need very basic colors because we're doing a Christmas gnome, which is basically red with holding gingerbread. So our colors, and then these are just gingerbread. Our colors are black, white, are honey brown for gingerbread, red, we're going to use country red. I have a bunch of these that are almost gone, so I have a few more right here. And then for the gnome's hands and nose, I'm going to use more beige. So easy peasy, guys. Not a lot of colors for you. And then I have Velcro here, so your truck inserts will always come with Velcro. In the beginning, I started out with 5 pieces. You might randomly get 5 pieces, but you really only need 4. So I'm trying to say, hey, that one helps. That one helps our profit line. If you're watching, just say hello. If you're coming back and watch the replay, just put #replay. Let me just share this over to my VIP group and let me make sure that you guys are here. How is everybody? Happy Wednesday. This is going to be a fun project. I love stuff like this. I love just painting. So that's what we used to do. We used to just paint all day long, and it was so much fun. But nowadays, I have a variety of things that I have to do. Okay, if you're watching and you're not a designer, I would love you if you would sprinkle the video. And I'm going to put this into VIP. I know it takes a while for everybody to get their notifications, but I don't wait. I'm not going to sit and wait because honestly, it's annoying when people do that, right? At least when I'm watching, if someone's like, well, we're going to hang out for a few minutes. No, we're not. We're just going to go. And they can watch the replay. It's not a big deal. They can watch the replay if they need to. Let me see who's here. Hi, Tina. Thanks for sprinkling. Hi, Cheryl. Good morning, Carrie. Hi, Deb, my sister. Hi, Bridget. Hi, Pam. Pam, let's see, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. I have your little order going out today. Your little gingerbread guys are going out today. Finally. All that stuff. You should see my back room. We got some stuff out yesterday, but you should see piles and piles and piles of stuff for you guys going out the door from the rest of the ones from the chalk sale that didn't go out yesterday. And then all the pre-orders, and I have to send out a couple of invoices on that. A couple of pre-orders will be here today, some big ones, and that I had to place the order separately. A couple of you guys, you know who you are. And then I had other orders in there, and there's just stacks of stuff. My poor mailman today, he's just going to cry. He's going to walk up and go, I quit. I quit. Oh my goodness. Hi, Doris, my sister. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Karen West. Hi, Sylvia. Hi, Cheryl. Thanks for sprinkling. Yes. Oh my goodness. Everything's getting out the door. I cut everything. I had a big wedding order yesterday that took up like 6 hours on the laser. It was cray-cray. but it's good to get those things done. And actually, it wasn't a wedding, or it was a special thing for a church. So that was even more important. Like 350 of these items that they ordered. That's a lot. That's a lot. And guess what? This is for 2027. They're doing this way ahead. They're doing a save the date for an event that's happening in 2027. So it's a save the date for this church. And the event is in 2027, but they're sending out these save the dates. What? Hello? They're really ahead of time, because you know what? A lot of times brides are like, oh, in 6 months I'm having a wedding. Let's do a save the date. And I'm like, oh, you should have done that over a year ago, right? Oh my goodness. Hi, Karen. How are you? Hi, April. Hi, Janelle. Hope everybody had a great day yesterday. I had a good day. Got so much accomplished, just tons accomplished. It was great. And I cooked up some of hubby's fish that he had caught, and it tastes so good. It's what he mainly caught was bluefin tuna, and they'll always say that it's the chicken of the sea. It tastes like chicken. I can't have chicken. So actually it's really a treat for me when we cook it up. It doesn't taste fishy. It tastes just like chicken. I know some of you are going, yeah, right. Well, it really does. And it looks like chicken too. And it's, but it does have flakes. It flakes like fish, but it tastes like chicken. It's so yummy. I did 2 great big pieces of it that will last me like 4 meals total. I had one last night. I have 3 more meals of it. Yeah. Pair that with a can of green beans and I am good to go. So, all right. Hi, Chris. How are you? We're going to get this little project here done. Let me just put you down to the project so we can get started. My camera's a little bit off. Yeah, as usual, right? Nothing new about that. Okay, so we have our little Christmas Gnome. He's holding 3 gingerbreads, and then this matches him. This is our little gingerbread insert that's going to go in our little truck that I showed you already. So here we go. Let me just do this. So we're going to be taking this out. This will come out. This will come off. This will come off, and it'll be replaced by those guys. And then this will just stand here somewhere. Isn't that fun? I just love that. I love stuff like this. So easy peasy colors, black, white, our little honey brown, country red, and our warm beige. And that's it. That's all. And unless I think of something else that I missed. I don't think there's anything else. And then we have our Velcro. Okay, let me put myself in the corner so that I'm up there. Come on, you can do it. Who got to order yesterday? I did. I ordered a couple of frames. Okay, so there actually was not a limit. I was surprised. I was really surprised that there was not a limit on the frames. I'm going to move this over here. So I got more than one, but I didn't get enough for everybody because that wouldn't be fair. So, but I did get some for my craft show that's coming up in September. I thought they're perfect. I love the new, the brought back Verity frame, and I love the London. I think they're great frames. I really do. Okay, we might need a tape, but we're just gonna kind of maybe randomly. This one definitely needs new tape. We'll put some new tape there. How are you, Chris? Hi, April. Did I already say hi? I probably did. I did say hi. Sorry. Well, you get 2 highs from me today. How about that? I just want to make sure that I am telling everybody hi. Hope you guys got your orders in. I saw some of them coming through. Some of you had pre-ordered, and some of you had ordered the mystery box from me, which is amazing. You guys are going to love it. So there were different ones. They're still available, by the way. And I'll be doing the drawing for that soon. So there's a drawing going on with that. But yeah, there's exciting stuff. And anybody that pre-ordered is also in on that drawing because that's just fair. Okay, we only need to do one of these. This is our little stand. So let me just go a little bit closer in so you can see everything. There we go. There we go. Okay. All right, let's get all our pieces. We only need to paint one. We'll put one of those up there. That's the stand. Okay, let's get all our stuff off. These are snowflakes. They're white. Now, the little candies, these candies are tiny and they do not come apart. Okay, so if you try to take them apart, they don't come apart. We're just going to have to paint them, the little candies and the little red hearts. They're tiny. Don't lose them. This candy does come apart. Okay, so let me look at the center. Okay, so the center is white. So just kind of very gently, so that you don't break it. The center is white. Come on out. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. If you need to, get your stylus and or your detail tool and just be a little helping hand on that. I'm like, please don't break. We'll glue it if it breaks. Okay, so there's the center. This is red. I know, I can't wait to get the Verity frame too. It's going to look amazing at the craft shows. It's going to be very impressive. I just can say that. Okay, shoes are going to go up here. They're black. Hands are warm beige. Nose is warm beige. Our mustache is white. No, that's not the white line. The white is up there. Hey, let's move this. Let's move this out of the way. Let's move our shoes over here. Okay, so white is this top line. Okay, gingerbread colors. Gingerbread. Spacers, okay? Anything with an X on it, that is a spacer that helps hold pieces up. Okay, so that doesn't get painted. This part is the brim of the hat. This is actually gingerbread color. So that's kind of interesting that is gingerbread color. We're going to just put that right over here. Okay. And then part of this, well, you know what? We're going to do all this white. And then we'll go back and we'll put the stripes. Okay. So his beard is white. And then his body is red. Okay. You don't have to do the top part because that's covered. Okay. Now let's bring in all this stuff. I'm just going to find a place on here somewhere. Okay. So this is going to be white. The O snap is white. The words are white. Okay, this part is red. So that can just go there. The cookie is white. We're going to put that up here. Cookie crew is white. This is going to be red. I'll just put that in the corner. My gingerbreads are gingerbread color. Let's put them down here. I'm going to scooch things up. And I'm going to go in just a little bit so you can see better. And I'm going to try to turn this so that the camera's not so screwed up there. Hi, Janine. How are you? Now you're in respite. I'm not sure what that means. In respite care? Is that what that means? I'm not sure. Can you just send me a private message because I'm not quite sure what that actually means. Okay, these are black. Snowflakes are white. The small snowflakes are white. They're going to go up here. The hearts are red. Okay, so we're just sorting everything. Okay, so our gingerbread is just going to stay down here. It's just gingerbread color. Okay, so now we can start painting. Okay, so the reason I wanted to do the gnome and the truck insert at the same time is because they all have the same color. And if you're painting, it saves you time to do things like that. So to do projects that have similar colors. Okay, so pick out things and the center of this needs to come out. Sometimes you'll get a little project and it might have the little center thing still in there. Just pop those out. Okay, so let's just start at the top and let's do all of our white first, and then we'll go into our red. This is red also. Okay, so let me just try to, assisted living. Oh, assisted living. Okay, I understand. Okay. So so that means that you're moving up, that you're doing better. Is that what that means? I'm hoping that means that you're doing better. Oh, and I hope I have more white. Oh, I do. I have more white in case I need it. Okay, so let's just pour some onto here. We're going to do this whole thing white, but we're going to use that. Okay, I know that's a ton of white. We're going to use it up here. Instead of putting it in my palette dish, we're just putting it right there. Okay, so get all of your white. Your words are white. Your not gingerbread. Your little candy is white. The cookie crew is white. What was your favorite thing that you ordered yesterday, guys? I honestly, I literally ordered 3 things yesterday. That was it, because I ordered the frame, the Verity, I ordered the London, and then I ordered the insert. There's an insert that I ordered. That might still be too much. I'll be putting some of that back into the jar. That's too much. Here, let's do that. Maybe I should have put it into my palette dish. Oh my gosh, guys. So I am really excited to get the Verity because I do have the larger size one. When they had brought it back like one time when I first started, I couldn't afford it. It was way too expensive for me. And then they brought it back and I was like, this is my chance. I'm never going to get another chance. So I got two of them, and I recently I had given one of them to Sue because she had helped me so much. She helped me so much. So I was like, you know what? I am just going to give you this other one because I hadn't used it. And I can't ship it. You know, they're so big. The one that I had was the 18 by 24. And I can't remember what sign I have on it. I think it's a family one. Okay. All right. So we have our white on there. Let me get a paper towel. Things are sprinkling. Hi, Laura. How are you? Hi, Vicky. How you doing? Good morning. Hope all is going well. I know so that was my favorite thing. It's going to be the Verity. But what I'm loving is seeing people working with the SVGs. So I did answer quite a few questions yesterday about that. When you get the digital files, okay, so when you get the digital files, for me, it's easier to open it on the computer. And then if you use an iPad or your phone to do it, just email it to yourself and open it that way. Because that's gonna be easier for you to open that zip file. It's going to come to you in an email, plus it's going to also come to you. It's going to live in your account, in your Chocolate Tour account. So when you go to your profile, it's going to live in there. So you'll always be able to pull that up. If you can download it multiple times. So that's where the digital files are going to live, is there. So I answered several questions about that yesterday, and I'm happy to do that. I don't know a lot about the machines, about Cricut and all of Silhouette and all of that. I don't know a lot about it, but I do know how to get those files. So if you're struggling with that, send me a message. We did find that for the Cricut, you're going to want to use the SVG, not the PNG, because it's not importing correctly, because Cricut Studio, and they might have updated that. So they were down for the Cricut Designs Suite or whatever it is. They were down last night for some repairs. Let me just put some here. It is not coming out. This is warm beige. So Cricut Design Suite was down last night for some repairs. So maybe they're fixing that. There were some issues where things were importing in the correct size. So, have a great day at the market. I hope you do really well. It's going to be a beautiful day, right? It always is. I see your pictures and oh my goodness, you have the best scenery. I would be doing markets too, just to get out and be in that environment. For sure. Hi, Julie. How are you? Okay, so I did the nose, I did the hands. Let's do the base, and the shoes are black and the buttons are black. So we can just take some of our black paint. Let's just put it in here. I think we should speckle this one. I think we should, because I think it will just look better. I love having the gingerbread speckled for sure. Okay, so black for the base. This actually paints up really quickly, guys. There's a little bit of detail on those gingerbreads, but it really is just tiny detail. And we'll use the stylus. If you have a tiny, tiny brush, you can use your brush that has like 3 bristles on it. But we're going to use the stylus because that's just as easy to use the stylus to do the little frosting and to do the hearts. And I do have the tiny thing for the cheekies. Okay, so I just have to paint my gingerbread color, and then we can start doing detail. I think I have a small brush. Yeah, I have a small brush I can do the frosting on there. Okay, gingerbread color is honey brown. It took you a bit to figure out the file format to use, but have been playing. Oh, good. Yay. Transfers haven't arrived yet, so you can't, right, so you can't try them out. Can you explain the 20% discount? Yes, I can try to do that. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Sarah. Let me say this. So you are going to be able to take 20% off of an order in August or September. You will have a coupon code that will work. It will only work if you purchased $50 or more this month, then you will be able to, and this is for customers, okay? So all customers, not just club members, is for all customers will get a coupon code that they can use in the month of August or September on one order, and they get to take 20% off. So that's pretty awesome, right? And we didn't know about that. So we had no idea. So I wasn't able to tell you yesterday. That email came after I had already ordered. That email came and I was like, what? This is pretty awesome. So I know you guys probably got the email too. So there will be a coupon code that you will be able to use. And if you didn't get your coupon code, I will get that for you. It's not a big deal. I can get you the coupon code, but it will only work if you placed an order of $50 or more this month. So, and I don't know what the dates were. So let me check on the date on that. It might have been like yesterday on through the end of the month, is probably what it is. So we have kind of got word that there might be like a mini release next month or in September. So that's kind of exciting that we might have some little things coming up. You got an email from Chuck about spending money now through the end of July to earn. Yes, exactly. Yeah. Sarah had fun cutting and you did get to chop them last night. Yay, that's awesome. Hi, Denise. Happy hump day. I know. I'm glad that you guys are able to play around with the digital files. You know, it is a game changer, honestly. So I have created mine forever and ever. And the hours and hours and hours that I used to take to create, or that Tara would take to create those files, I didn't have to do that this time. I just tweaked them in because, you know, I'm really particular about my files. I did go in and make changes. I'm not happy with exactly the way they did theirs, but that's okay. You know, I mean, theirs are good and they work, but it's not like up to my standard. Sorry. I'm just a perfectionist with my files, so I probably will always tweak things in a little bit, make sure that the nodes are minimized because it'll just run smoother, especially on a laser. Okay, I need to do a second coat of the white. The white is kind of transparent still. My gingerbread is too. So we'll do a second coat of the white. These are so cute. I can't wait to put this in my truck. I'm so excited to do that. So yeah, this is our 8th day of Christmas, of the 12 days of Christmas in July. I know it's crazy. Yeah. It's hot outside. Some places you guys are over 100 degrees and we're doing Christmas. But that's how we roll. And forever and ever, I have done Christmas in July. Since I first started doing craft shows, I always participated in a Christmas in July craft show. So I was making ornaments year round, basically. Terry, have a great day. An easier remainder. Okay, it's been rough. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. So, this is for customers only. Yeah, it's for customers only. It is not for designers. Maybe you could do a video on how to get the file. Yes, I'll do that. I will do a video on how to get the file. That would be great. And since I did learn how to share my iPad, that would be great to do that. My problem is that I struggle to unzip the file on my iPad. Maybe some of you guys have an idea on how to do that better, because I do struggle to unzip the file on my iPad. I'm not used to that. So what I choose to do is I go to my computer and I unzip it on my computer. I save it to a file on my desktop and then I email it to myself. So for me, I use the EPS for CorelDRAW, but I use the SVG for for the Cricut. So it's, you know, there, one is one way, one's the other. And so I have all of them saved in there. But you can always go back and you can download those at a later point. So say in 5 years, I mean, they're telling us that it's going to live there forever. So maybe in 5 years you get a laser and you can go back and you can download the laser file. So, okay, I'm almost done with this. I think the red is going to be fine. I'm not worried about the red. The red will be fine. Let's dry this and let's do our details on our gingerbreads. Yeah, I can help you. I can walk you through it. I can FaceTime with you. It's not too difficult once you get it unzipped. You'll see what's in there, and sometimes you have to widen your column. So sometimes that's the problem, is that you just can't see which one is the SVG. You know, sometimes that's just difficult. Okay, so we need to do details on a few of these things. Let's do this. Let's scooch this up. Let's move this so we don't knock it off the front. We don't want to do that. We're going to scooch this up and we'll do details. Okay, and we have details on this. We have details on our little gingers. So that's, we'll do that. A little bit more. I'm like, how far can I push it? Oh, and on here too. We have to do our little stripes on our hat. Okay, I think that's it. So basically, there's a lot of white detail and a little bit of black. So let's do our eyeballs. We're going to do our little eyeballs with our black. We're going to use our stylus. Okay, so I'm going to do, I can see my design here. I'm going to do my little eyeballs. The eyeballs are actually oval, but I'm just going to do kind of round eyeballs. And then we're going to do little hearts. Do I want to do, I could, no, you know what? I'm not going to do the little cheekies. I'm just going to do the hearts. Okay, so we're not going to do cheeks. We're just going to do hearts. So there's those eyeballs. And then let's do eyeballs on these ones. So I'll use the other end. The other end of the stylus is really tiny. So, and I'm getting the glue off of it. I used it and it has glue on it from the other day. Make sure that's off, because then your little hearts won't work as well if that glue's on there still. Okay, there we go. I think it's off. Okay, there's one eyeball. There's another eyeball. Sometimes you can get 2 eyeballs out of each dot. Sometimes you can't. Oh, this one goes in the center, so we don't need to paint that one. So this one goes in the center to give it dimension. Okay, we will ink all the edges. Okay, so giving eyeballs, and then we're going to do hearts. So they each have little hearts. It's really hard to see, but I don't. No, you can't see. You'll be able to see in a second. Let me put some red here. Yep. How many people bought the digital files? Just say me if you bought some of them to try out, because I know some of you don't have anything to use it with, and sometimes it's hard to understand that you can't just open it up and print it out. You would have to convert it, so it's not something that you can just print out. But if you knew how to do it, you could convert the files to a PDF and you could cut it out manually. But it just would be hard. Oh, guess what? Darlene had a boo-boo. I stuck my hand on that. I think that the heart's going to cover it, but I stuck my hand right in the black. Oh, good. Oh my goodness, guys. I tell you. I am always making a mess. Always. Okay, so those are going to have a little red on them. Now, I think I'm going to put, I think I'll put them down on some tape, because it's a little bit difficult. Those are tiny, tiny candies, and it doesn't come apart. It would be hard. It would kind of fall apart. So I'm doing 2 dots, and then I'm joining them to make the hearts. 2 dots and joining it to make the hearts. Okay, so these hearts are bigger. It basically is the same gingerbreads. They're just different size. So one goes into the truck, and one is being held by our little Gnome. So You got yours, you got yours, you got yours. Okay, perfect. You got one. Okay, yeah. So you can always go back and get them. I love that they changed it. Okay, so remember in the beginning they said you have to buy them together, and then they kind of thought about that later, that maybe some people wouldn't, wouldn't have a Cricut in the beginning, or maybe you would buy your transfer from someone at a craft show, and then later go, oh, I'd like to have the digital file. So they had a change of heart, and they changed it so that you can always go in and you can get that at a later date. Okay, I'm just gonna do my little frosting with the stylus. We have several little gingerbreads to frost. They're getting their frosting. Have you guys ever made the little gingerbreads out of cinnamon and applesauce? I was thinking we might do that one of these days. I always intend to do that, and I actually have the stuff in my. Well, I have to look and see. Maybe the applesauce has already expired. I'm gonna put this back up on my little tape so that when I go to dry it with the heat gun, that it doesn't fly all over the place. Have you ever done the applesauce cinnamon little gingerbread ornaments that you bake in the oven? You bake it really slow. You bake it for hours on like maybe 100 or 200. My thing would be to probably bake it overnight, although you don't want your oven on overnight. But I was thinking that might be fun to make some of those. Yeah, they smell good. Oh yeah, that's great. That's great. You got some, but not all of them. Oh good. You did that last year and made potpourri. Oh, that's awesome. Potpourri would be great. So if they don't turn out and make gingerbread, you can just crumble them up. I think they'd be cute. I'm gonna search for a teeny tiny gingerbread cookie cutter. I do know that you can purchase custom cookie cutters on Etsy. So if I can't find a small one, because wouldn't that be fun to have tiny ones like this size and just cut them out and have them in a bowl and have heart shape too. So heart shapes and little cutout ones, that would be cute to do potpourri. That's a great idea. That is a great idea, Karen. Okay, that goes there. Okay, let me go ahead and do the little frosting on this. These are going to be tricky. So maybe I just do part of it and then I'll come back and I'll do the other part as it dries. So I'm just going to paint it with the stylus because a brush to do this would be just crazy. So I'm just using the end of this and I'm just going to do part of it. I don't think, well, maybe I can turn it. Maybe I can turn it. I'm like, but I can't hold on to it. That's the problem, is that it's so small. It's so small. Maybe I can just tap it. We'll just do that. Just tap it. I'm going to do all of it, but except for one side. I'm going to have to put it onto the tape. Okay, so I'm going to have to put it onto tape to hold it. I have to put it up here because I can't do it with, let's do that. Let's just put it up here. I can't hold on to it because it's so tiny. So I'm going to have it on the tape. The tape will hold it for me. It acts like it's my hand. And my fingers aren't getting messy. So I'm just using my little stylus to just paint these guys. These are little peppermints. So a lot of times our peppermints take apart, like the peppermints up here, they take apart. This one's just too small for that. It would fall apart. It would literally break. So we're not going to do that. So we have 4 more days of Christmas in July, and then we'll switch it up and we'll start doing fall stuff because fall's going to be coming up. I do have craft shows coming up soon, like in September. September doesn't seem that far away, honestly. When I look at my calendar and I'm like, oh, it's only a certain amount of weeks. I need to get going on stuff. Okay, let me do frosting on these, and then we'll do frosting and we'll do the paint on that. Okay, so hi Cynthia, how are you? Used to get your little cookie cutters from the bulk store. Oh, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. Thank you. Thank you. Can you see it? Let me go in a little bit. So you can see what I'm doing. Okay, now I'm going to use the other end and you could actually use a little liner brush. Let me see if I have a small liner brush for this. I could do that probably. If I have a little liner brush. I found a smaller one for my stripes. Hi guys, what are you doing? What's my puppies doing? What are you doing? Maybe not. I may not have one in here. Okay, I don't have a little liner brush that is readily available. This one might work though. Let me see if I can just drag it. Let me just see if I can do it with this. And, oh yeah, I might be able to. Okay, so I'm just gonna do, oh yeah, I think this will work. It doesn't have to be perfect, guys. Don't sweat the small stuff, remember? Remember, don't sweat the small stuff. And it is all small stuff, okay? So frosting is not even on a cookie, right? So it doesn't have to be perfectly even on your project. If it's off and the squiggle is on the other side, or you're like, oh, my hand wiggled. It's okay. It's all right. It's just a gingerbread, right? It's just a gingerbread. Can you hear the puppies? Hey, what are you doing over there, Marley? Marley. 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 Hi. Hi, what are you guys doing? Hello. Chloe came to say hi. Hi, Marley. You went up here too? Come here. Come here. She's like, no. She rolled over on her back. Say hi. Say hi. Say hello. Say hello to the people. Yeah, you're getting fluffy again. You need another haircut. I know, I love you too. I love you too. Yes. Yes, you're so sweet. Isn't she getting big? I think she's full grown now. I think she's full grown. Come here, baby girl. Come here. Come here. Okay, and then this little one. This little squirt. I think she's going to stay petite. What? Look. She's like, no, don't make me look. Don't make me look. Don't make me look. I know. I just love you so much. Okay, go play. Go play. Run, run. They're just so funny. They just make me laugh so much. They just make me laugh all day long. Yesterday they had the zoomies so bad and would not calm down. Honestly, they were in and out of the doggy door, running around, up on the couch, back on the floor, into the laser room. Oh my gosh, just craziness. Okay, I got a little bit wide there. It's okay though. You know what, guys? It's a gingerbread. Right, so use a liner brush. This is an angle brush. This is not the proper brush for this. This is actually the brush that I should be using for the stripes on my head. It's not a liner brush is just a couple of bristles. But okay, so that's good right there. Then let's do the frosting on this, and then we're gonna do our stripes on here, and then we'll ink everything. Okay, so do just our little. We're just going to do our little back and forth. And usually I would water this down, but I did not do that. We're just going to do our frosting, and it's not going to be perfect. It's going to be fine. Does not have to be perfect. I know, aren't they so cute? So cute. Hi, Tracy. How are you? We're doing gingerbread insert for our truck and a gingerbread Gnome. And little Chloe and Marley just made their appearance. You know, dogs just have to do that. They're like kids. You can't do anything without having a little bit of interruption. Okay, so let's do our little stripies on here. So this is the brush I should have used for that. All right, well, here we go. Hi, Tammy, how are you? Julie, you rescued 2 King Cavaliers and they keep you busy. Oh yeah, they are so busy. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Kirsten. Sorry, scrolling up to see. Sorry if I missed anybody. Okay, so the top one is red. So this is our red stripe on our little Gnome. I love the gnomes. They're just perfect. And it is not, you know, it is not too early to start with Christmas. If you are a crafter, you know that you can paint anything, anytime. And we'll probably be doing Halloween and fall next. And we'll throw on some every day. I cannot wait to start doing the new transfers. So tomorrow our project will have a Chocator transfer. I'm trying to go back and forth, because you know it's hard because not every project's going to have a transfer on it, and the fact that we're allowed to do that and not have to have a transfer on everything like before is kind of nice. So anyways, guys, I'm just so grateful for you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here for each other. Yesterday was a hard day with, you know, we had two people that had lost loved ones, and it's so tough. It is just a hard thing. So just keep everybody in your prayers. I'm telling you, it's been a rough year. Been a rough year for people. Okay, there's our stripies. Let's dry this. We're going to ink things, and then we can start assembling. Did I paint this? Oh yeah, there it is. I love gnomes too. I am, you know, I'm just a gnome person. I love when Terry used to design all of our gnomes forever and ever. And I used to do them for my Watts of Love Wednesdays. A lot of you guys have some of those. I need to get back to doing some Watts of Love Wednesdays. I haven't done any in a while. Okay, I am going to I'm going to draw on the smiles because it's not showing as much as I would like it to. So we're going to draw on our little smile on our gingers with our marker. So make sure you're moving your heat gun. You don't want it in one place for a long time. You collect gnomes and you make oh, that's so funny. Your golden doodle's name is Gnome. That is so cute. How fun. I'm using a little marker. This is the Identa pen. So you can use a Sharpie extra fine point. I just want my little smiles to be a little more prominent on here because I painted over it and I did 2 coats of the gingerbread color, so my honey brown. So I covered over part of their smile. Okay, last one. Hey, did anybody grab anything from Amazon yesterday that was good? Anything that I might need? Okay, I'm gonna push this up. We're gonna start taking pieces off, and we're going to ink the edges. I am using Memento Luxe brand. Espresso Truffle is the color. Okay, so this is an ink pad. We'll still be doing Princess Gnomes. We haven't done Princess Gnomes since that one time, and they never sold. The Princess Gnomes only sold during the Chocathon. We might be doing Princess Ornaments. Maybe that's what you're talking about. We have ornament files for all the Disney princesses. So I know. You're not supposed to do Disney, but we did. And we used to sell them all the time. We used to wholesale them. We actually used to sell them to somebody that sold at Disneyland at their craft show. Disneyland has a craft show every year. And we used to sell wholesale to a person there that sold them at the Disneyland craft show. And Disneyland didn't care about it. But we have files for all the Disney princess ornaments that I just need to tweak it in, because remember back when we did it, all the little details were done by Miss Tara. So she would paint all the details with her, hand paint. It's not done with scoring or anything like that. So definitely was a lot more work than it should be. There's things that we need to tweak in before we release the files. But yeah, we do. We have all of the Disney princesses. We have all the superheroes. We had a ton. We had Harry Potter. Just a ton of really great ornaments. I'm just going to leave them on here, and then we'll pull them off in a second. Let me bring this back. Whoops. Sorry, guys. Sorry. So, yeah, the Princess Gnomes were kind of a flop. They didn't really... They were not really popular. I don't know why. And our Minnie and Mickey Mouse gnomes were not either. It's just so funny. And we made a whole bunch to sell for our Watts of Love auction. And nope. I ended up selling them at a craft show for $5. Yeah. Not a good thing. Not a good thing when you have that much work in them. It's like, okay, if you mark it $5 or $1, it will sell. We know that we have what is called a craft swap area that you can pretty much get rid of anything, any crafter supplies that you have that you've had for a long time. I'm just going to barely do the edges on the word cookie, just to make it look like it's a little bit. We burnt the cookie crew. We're just doing just a little bit. Yeah, we spent lots of time on things, but sometimes projects don't sell. So that's another reason why we don't cut a ton of kits anymore. We cut as you order them, because we have an overabundance of kits that I thought was going to sell and they just didn't. You know, sometimes what you have in your mind that your customer is going to want is not what your customer has in their mind that they want. So, we just can't continue to do the 50% off sales on them when I've overcut things. So we changed it where we don't cut them until you guys order. And it actually is working out good. It's actually working out good. Tara and I are processing things. My granddaughter decided she wanted to go back to being a vet tech, so she is not with working for me anymore. So just so you know that. Need to run. Oh, have a great day, Tina. Getting your hair done. Yay. Awesome. You will feel like $1,000,000. Yeah. The princess, it's the princess ornaments, not the Gnomies. Okay. We are ready to start assembling these puppies. So let me just start pulling things off the way that they go. I always like to get them lined up so that I know that I have all my pieces and I'm not missing something that magically jumped off my table at some point. Because it can happen, guys. It really can happen. You can lose a piece when, like I did yesterday or the day before. No, when I couldn't find the nose for my Mrs. Claus sign. It's somewhere. The dog ate it. The dog ate my homework. Okay, these are the little snowflakes that are going to go on here. If you want to do some little glitter on them, you certainly can. Here's our nose, and then I have my little spacers. So the spacers are going to go here, and then gingerbread's here. You still have some of the Mickey and Minnie Gnomes. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Oh my goodness, they just weren't as popular as I thought that they would be for us. So, you know, just one of those things. Okay, those go there. Isn't this cute? This is going to be so darn cute. And then the shoes at the bottom. Okay, so shoes at the bottom, right like that. And then there's a little snowflake there. So that's how our Gnome is going to be. And then we're going to glue together the base. So the base, here's this base. The base is a little bit tight. That's just the way it cut. I can loosen it up for you guys. Mine is going to go in really tightly. Okay, oh snap, that's the license plate. And then our gingerbread guys, they all have different things. Like the center it doesn't matter which one you do. Okay, so one has buttons, one has snowflakes, one has hearts. Okay, and then we have the cookie crew, and then I'll move my little board and we'll start gluing together. And we can insert this into our truck. And you know, we always have good intentions on doing so much, and then things happen. Like we have had an overabundance of our wedding orders. So, and our orders, like the order for the church that was 350 pieces, that took 6 hours to do that. It's a long day. That's a lot. Okay, here's all our stuff, and I'll start gluing it together. Alrighty, let me grab my glue and see if it's ready. It's almost empty, so I do have another glue backup right here. Is it opened? Yeah, it's opened. Okay, so if I need that. All right, so let me just stand up so that I make sure I get everything in the right place. Our little snowflakies. You don't need much glue. You just need a tiny bit in the center, that's all. And then a little bit for each button. All right, and then the hearts, and the hearts, and then the words. Okay, so it actually glues together pretty quickly. I'm going to use my finger on this one because these are so thin. The O snap, and it doesn't have scoring on there that tells you where it goes because, guys, it's pretty self-explanatory that it just goes on there on the license plate. Okay, so there is not scoring because it's so tiny. The words are so tiny. It would show. Okay, so there's that. Okay, so and then Cookie Crew, we'll just do some glue here and there. You don't need it everywhere. Okay, it's not gonna lift up on you. Just have a little bit here, a little bit there, and then lay it down. If we need to clean up in there, we'll grab a stylus and we'll clean up any that went down in the sides of it. Okay, I know sometimes I'm messy. You can use a stylus or a toothpick. Just put this on here if you want to, so that you're not messy like Darlene. Grab your stylus, get some of that glue out of there. All right, it'll dry clear. It's not going to matter. No one's going to know, right? Don't tell them. Don't tell them your secrets. We don't tell on ourselves. Guys, we don't tell on ourselves. Okay, that looks good. It's going to dry. Now let's go on to our Gnome. So now we have to take him apart. Let's move that up. So we have to take him apart. We had him all together nicely, but let's take him apart. And we're going to start from the top. I always start from the top and go down. But we know that we have all our pieces, so that's a good thing that we know we have your pieces. All right, so start at the top. Oopsie, got glue going all over. I think I have glue down on the floor. So just put some here and there, and then line it up. So line it up with the top. That's why I like to start with the top. Whatever the top piece is, line that up, okay? And then you're going to put your brim of your hat. Is that what it is? The brim? I don't know. And then this little candy goes on there. Just put a little bit here and there so it stays together. And then there are 2 snowflakes on this. So I'm going to put one up at the top. And then I'm going to put one over here. If you want to put silver or whatever on them, you can do that. Okay, then mustache. Mustache is next. Mustachio. And then his nose. You can put line work. You can do as much as you want or as little as you want. We can do our speckling. I think I really do want to speckle it. Once we get it glued together, we will speckle. Okay. Dump those off. It's hard to know exactly where the glue is going to hit, so I'm just putting glue here and there. And I know that at some point, okay, so I'm going to move those out because, and the other thing is you can actually put these on the back so that you know that they're going to hit where they're supposed to hit, those spacers. So you can actually do that. You can put it on the back of your piece. Okay, isn't this so cute? Oh my gosh. You missed the Minnie and Mickey gnomes. They were, how many years ago? 3 years ago, maybe? I think they were 3 years ago. Yeah, I actually didn't do any to sell. Only I did them for Cheryl. I didn't do any to sell the kits. I sold them already painted. I painted a whole bunch of them up for my Watts of Love auction. Okay, guys, I'm gonna have to just do this with my finger because it's huge. The glue part. So that's our little candy that we painted by hand. That doesn't look as pretty as ones that are separated, but it's okay. Our little tiny heart. 1, 2, 1, 2. You don't need a lot on there, guys. It only takes a little bit. So I have some on my finger. I'm just tapping the little heart on my finger. Hang on just 1 second. I can hear my dog. Oops. What'd I drop? I dropped something, didn't I? Maybe not. I can hear her chewing on my table. Hang on just a second. Hey, you stop that. No. You stop. You stop. No, no, no. No. Sorry, I've been catching her. She's chewing on the coffee table at the bottom. So Chloe is teething on the coffee table, and oh, it did drop. I dropped the heart. Okay, how am I gonna find it? I dropped the little heart. Ooh, where'd it go? I might have to make another one. Let me look. Let me look really quick. I dropped it on the floor. Darlene's gonna have to cut another heart. It is doubtful that I will find it. Yeah, it jumped. Okay, so I'll cut another heart. I heard it jump, but who knows where it went. I was focused on Chloe. The heart, yeah, it jumped somewhere. Darn it. Oh gosh. Okay. Is it on me? Because it had glue on it. That's the funny thing, is that it had glue on it. I'm looking around. Yeah. Well, it's okay, guys, because I have extra hearts out there. I actually cut extras. So I'll just paint one up quick after this. It will be fine. So I don't know why, but she's chewing on the coffee table. And I caught her yesterday doing it. We wondered who was doing it. But when I walked out there yesterday, I caught her gnawing on it. She was gnawing on it just now again. I don't understand why they do that. If they're bored, they have plenty of bones all the time. But I don't know why. I don't know why they do that. The whole bottom of my coffee table on the one side is just all gnawed to death. It's terrible. It's terrible. Okay. All right, so I don't think that I can put this in there yet. Oh, we're going to speckle it. We're going to speckle. Let me look again for that little heart. Where did it jump to? It totally jumped off the table. Did it jump onto here? Let me see. I don't see it on there. Let me just look one more time on the floor. Let me just look one more time. Hey, did you eat it? Marley's got something in her mouth. It wouldn't surprise me. Okay, that is so tiny that it would be hard to see. Okay, I have more out there. I'll paint one up. Okay, let's speckle this. Oh my goodness. You know, things just always happen like that, right? Things are just always going to happen, and it's okay. It is a-okay. It will be fine. It will be fine. Check my shoes. It's not on my shoes. I was thinking that maybe it was on my pants. I heard it hit the ground. It's attached to something. It might be attached to the wheel. Now I'm just going to paint a new one. I cut out extras because as I'm cutting them, okay, we're gonna speckle. So let's bring in some paper towels. We're gonna bring in paper towels so we can speckle. All right. Okay. Dogs love chewing on wood. Yeah. So when I was gone to the beach house, John said somebody's been chewing on the table, and I think she was getting up during the night and she's just bored, and she was chewing on the bottom of the table, and it started out where it was just a couple of inches, and then it just kept growing every day. So he actually put something in front of it so that she couldn't chew on it because she was only chewing on the one side. It just kills me when they do that. Okay. All right. Let me get a little bit, excuse me, hiccup. Where's my stylus? Who's on first? Okay, let's do this. Let me just find my little tray. We're gonna do black and white. White and black, black and white. And a lot of times I actually like to do brown. You know what? We're gonna do brown and white. Okay, so I like to do like a dark brown. Let me find a dark brown. A darker brown. Burnt sienna would be good. Because I kind of like to do a gingerbread color. Burnt sienna would be fine. And then the white. Okay, so we're going to speckle. Going to speckle, rub Tabasco sauce. Yeah, and I thought about that yesterday. I don't have any Tabasco sauce, but I might just DoorDash some because, yeah, that would help. that would definitely help the situation. Let me try to get some water in here. Come on, a little bit more. You can do it. Oh, it doesn't want to do it. Let me just get my check with your vet. There might be something that we spray. Oh yeah, what is it? It is called something apple. What is it called, guys? Bitter apple. Bitter apple. That's what it is. Years ago, you lost a contact lens in the cuff of your jeans. You looked all over and you finally found it. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I mean, it totally could be on me. Tara might come in and go, why do you have a heart glued to you? It could be on me and I just don't know. Yeah, somewhere. Well, I'll do the heart later. I'll just do another heart. It's not a big deal. No big deal. Okay, we need a paper towel to do this. So we're going to speckle. We're going to use our toothbrushes. And let me just slide this over just a touch so you can see everything. There we go. Okay, so you want one toothbrush for each one. I'm going to do the white first. Dip it in the water. Paper towel. In your paint on the paper towel. And then in the water on the paper towel. You want it to be small. Okay, you're going to pull your finger back on the bristles. And they're small, okay? You don't want it to be big speckles. You're just doing speckles to get the frosting on there. I'll have to speckle that little, I'll have to speckle the tiny little heart when I did it. I should have just went and grabbed one. Should have went and grabbed one. Okay, so now we're going to do the brown. Put that on in the water, put it on your paper towel, put it in your paint, put it on your paper towel, put it in the water, put it in the paint. And make sure that they're small. I think I got a lot on there. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing. So you're going to get little brown speckles. Okay, sometimes I do black, sometimes I do brown. I do like to do brown on my gingerbreads. Okay, so... all right, and that's all there is to it. If you want to add a little bit more white, there's not quite as much white as I'd like. So I'm going to add just a little bit more white on there. Use a different finger. There we go. It's looking good, guys. All right, that's it. That's all. I'm just going to be done. And when I put that heart on there, I'm going to have to speckle that one little teeny tiny heart. But that's okay. I can do that. I will quickly paint one up. I swear I'm going to find it. I might find it as soon as I'm done with you guys. Here, I'll look again. Oops, I just dropped my toothbrush and my paintbrush. It's a dropsy day, guys. It is totally a dropsy day. Let me pick that up because the dogs will come and they will grab that and they will run. Like Chloe had a toothbrush in her mouth one day. I was like, you just give me that. You just give me that. Let's dry that really quickly. We're almost done. Gnome Cruise, your bed blanket. Oh, yes. So I am going to check with, I think it's bitter apple is what you can get. And I bet I can get that through Amazon. I can probably actually get it DoorDash from the pet store. Yeah. I'm pretty certain bitter apple is what it is that stops them from chewing. At least well, I'm not going to say it. It's bad enough that she's chewing on the wood because the wood, I can sand it down and I can just ink the edge or whatever. But if it was on the couch, on the fabric, that would be terrible. Okay, let's bring in our little truck. Okay, so I'm going to turn it this way. It'll be easier for you to see. I'm going to pull my pieces off. I do have my Velcro here. I'll show you how to do that. So I think it's going to be easier for me to do it right like this. Have it flat. Okay, so you're going to get the Velcro pieces. Like I said, I used to do 5. You will probably just get 4 because you actually don't need 5. Open this up. Okay, so this side is the prickly side. So that means that you need to put the fuzzy side down on that. Okay, so put your fuzzy sides down. You can actually just go like this. So you're going to put it down onto here so the sticky side is up. Okay, this is what I do every time because you're going to get it ready for these to go on it. This slides in here. This just goes right in here. Sometimes I have to lift that so it goes in easily. There we go. So my gingers are right there. My O Snap is going to go right here. And then my Cookie Crew is going to go right here. So I'm just pushing it onto the Velcro. Okay. And then when I want to remove that, it'll just peel right off. So see how easy that was to just line that up? That's the easy way. Okay. So there we go. Just like that, guys. And then these will just pull right out. Okay. So, and then this will just go right in the slot. So, and it's a tight fit. So I might have to actually sand it a little bit. What I'll do is I'll loosen up that slot for you guys. Okay, I'm just pressing hard. There we go. There we go. So he's standing. So he's all ready. He just needs this other little button. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I love these two. Okay, let me put you up to myself. All right, so here we go. Here's our little truck, and here's our little Gnome. Aren't they so sweet? And then I'll put my sunflower one, I'll put it on my front door. Okay, so I'll take my 4th of July one out and I'll put it on the front door. So all I have to do on the Gnome, I just have to do another button on this little gingerbread down here. Aren't they fun? Do you remember which video showed how to paint the truck? It would have been a long time ago, but what you would do is you would just search changeable truck. This looks like it's off. That's funny. Doesn't it look like it's uneven? Oh, you know what it is? This is not down all the way. I'm like, why does that look uneven? It's my thing is not down in here all the way. It makes it look like this is uneven. That's okay. That's all right. Yeah, you would go to my videos and you would put in the search bar, you can put changeable truck. It's going to be sometime this year, though, because I didn't start them until this year. So you could just scroll back through all of the videos. That's the easiest way to do it, is just to go to the video part and find it that way. All right. Okay, guys. And this is really easy. This is just black, and what did I do on it? Oh, you know what? I did the what color is that? I did the shimmer, where is it? The black shimmer. I did shimmer shadow. So I used my chalk paste, and there actually is, it's the buffalo plaid. So I did shimmer shadow on it. Yeah, right down and by the truck. I know the truck is fun. So you can get the truck and then just now and again get some pieces to go on it. So, all right. Okay, guys. I'm going to go clean up my mess. I have 15 minutes till I have to log into work. And then I'm going to start packaging the rest of the stuff that didn't go out yesterday. All right, I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Have a wonderful day. I will see you tomorrow. Happy Hump Day. Bye, guys.